Hey guys, time management or lack thereof, the curse of the independent contractor. Would you agree? I do. And the reason why I do is because I own that myself, right? When I first got in the business, what did I do it for? I want more freedom, I want to have a flexible schedule. That's how I talked. I don't know if you did that too, but I want a flexible schedule, right? But the problem with that is that we're not used to that. So we need to organize ourselves. But look, there's good news. There's light at the end of the tunnel. It's not all doom and gloom. We can turn that around. We can flip it, a 180, okay? And I got 3 things that are going to help you guys get there. So let me cover them real quick. Number 1, have a good daily schedule. You have to have a daily schedule and you have to work it. It all starts with the morning routine. What time do you get up? Now, I'm not telling you be crazy like me. I get up super early. I get up at 4 a.m. Don't shut off the video. You heard it right. I get up at 4 a.m. You don't have to, but have a set schedule. I get up at 4 a.m. I do a meditation. I have my coffee, my water. I do my daily planning for the day. I do a couple of other things. Then I'm off to the gym at 6, back at 7. Then I have other time blocking in my day, which leads me to time blocking, which is the second part of the daily schedule, morning routine and time blocking. Now, when you time block, you have, let's say, 8 to 11 o'clock. You can call it lead generation, prospecting. You can call it talking to people on the phone, whatever you want to call it, but just do it. Number 2, throw away the bad leads. How many times do I got to say, guys? Throw them away. You don't need to work with them. They're standing in the way of the good leads. With the bad leads, with all of your leads in general, to find out which ones are bad, you want to qualify for motivation and time frame. Once you have those 2 things qualified for, then you can organize them in your database to how they should be followed up with, and you don't have those bad leads clogging your day up so they don't get in the way of the next thing. And also let buyers know, there's a difference between good and bad leads too, who's willing to work with you on this stuff. Let the buyers know at the appropriate time your buying process. Have a buying process, a step-by-step, that's going to lead them to buying a home and buying the home that they need. So do it question-based, be a leader, people, because so many realtors out there aren't leading their clients to the right direction to help them, but they're just letting the client lead them. And you don't do that because you're wasting time if you do it. Number 3, we are talking about leverage, and that's income producing activities versus stuff that you need to offload. And I cleverly put together a abbreviation, which is IPA versus no. So need to offload, no, don't do it, right? That's the stuff that you leverage. And then IPA, income producing activity. All right, now with that, then you identify who you need to leverage it to. It's not always a full-time assistant. It's not always a part-time assistant. It's not always an assistant. Could be a closing coordinator. Could be a college kid that's going to put up flyers or put on a lockbox. Could be some going to pick up a check. Could be a realtor that's not doing much business, that doesn't mind putting in the listings, putting in your listings and doing closing coordination, right? It's all about leveraging yourself. You want to have more time to do fun things, don't you? Don't you? And if you can get those 3 things down, okay, number 1, your daily schedule, which is your morning routine and your time blocking. Number 2, you're looking at your bad leads and throwing them away, which comes to getting motivation and time frame, and then making sure that the buyer is following your process. And lastly, number 3, which is leveraging income producing activities versus needing to offload and identifying who to get them over to. If you guys do these things, you will save up to 25 to 50% of your time during the day, which you can spend going to the beach if you live in Florida like me, or going skiing if you live somewhere that's a lot colder. But the bottom line is you get that time back. That's yours, okay? That's going to help everything. It's going to change your life. It's going to make everything better. You're going to love it. Yes.